One's a musician, one's a podcaster. They get together behind the board to talk music. Here is Aspen Lee and Wes Everett. Welcome to the Mosh Pit. I am your host, but I'm not alone today.
Yeah, I'm Aspen.
This is Miss Aspen. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 200 right here. I'm bringing on a co-host.
Finally, we've been waiting for this one.
Been waiting for this one. Yes, we have. And it's kind of cool because now we've got perspectives from behind the board and from on the stage.
That's really cool.
That's what we're going to call this. Behind the board. So it finally happened. I asked her, she said yes, she's here.
It only took us a few weeks because we are both scattered-brained.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. So you just got back from a haunted tavern, palace.
Sanatorium.
Yeah, I was trying to make it.
Same thing. That'll work.
I'm going to turn your mic up because you're low. Can you pull the light? Like pull the mic to you? She's pulling the mic to herself, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom.
Proud of her. Ow. Hit my headphone thing. Anyway, so you just got back from Waverly?
Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
Ooh.
Yeah, spooky.
Was it scary? Were you scared?
Some parts were like scary, but most parts were like eerie because you know that things are happening around you, but you can't see it. So then you're like, what do I do? How do I like deal with this in my brain?
No. I'm good. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm enough to know.
It gets better. It's easier once you do it a few times.
A few times. No, I'm good. No.
Come on. You know you wanna.
Look, the basement next door is haunted. I don't go over there. Okay, let's just break this down. I don't go over there.
Let alone this most haunted building in America.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on now.
We have haunted places in downtown Rockmart.
You don't even go there.
No.
I don't go there.
I don't blame you.
Because I didn't know about it.
I don't go to Rockmart.
That's where in Rockmart.
No, we're in underground Rockmart.
Oh, okay, because that's different.
She doesn't know, folks. She doesn't know that it is different being an underground Rockmart.
You're still in Rockmart.
Underground.
Okay. My bad. My bad.
So tell me the story. You went to the Waverly Asylum?
Sanatorium. Yeah, it was a TB hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we went 2 nights in a row, and you're there from around 7 p.m. to 4 in the morning. So it's a very, very long night. You usually start investigating around 8:30 because you have to take like the tour and get all the history and know where you're going and like what everything is before you just kind of like walk in and you're like, oh my God, I'm lost. Because it's huge. It's ginormous, but it's beautiful. And most of the night I was with my 2 friends, Marina and Karina. I just met Marina for the first time in person, and I've known Karina for almost a year now. And we investigated together both nights, and Marina was actually filming, so that will be up on her YouTube soon, because there's 2 parts, so check it out. But it was really cool. You use different equipment. There's so many different pieces of equipment that you can use. We usually used the Estes method, which is a spirit box, and it scans through radio stations really fast, and whatever comes out is supposedly like a spirit speaking to you, and you usually have headphones on so you can understand it easily.
It's static. It's static. That's all it is.
And it's so much fun. It's very annoying if there's not people speaking because it's just like shh, and you're like, your brain's like,
make it stop. Make it stop.
Yeah. But it's really cool. We got a few different things. It was really fun. I don't want to spoil the video, so I'm not gonna speak about it just for Marina's sake. But yeah,
but teaser,
it was cool. But teaser, a lot happened.
There you go. You know they did that over at the the Prospect Road Cemetery.
Okay, yeah.
Have you ever been over there?
I haven't. I need to go.
So Prospect Road, there's an old cemetery on the left, And up until a couple of years ago, they just have cleaned it up. Because used to, you could just barely make out the headstones from the road.
Yeah.
Well, somebody went in, cleaned it up, marked them, actually put in new markers.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
That's
there's
cool.
a video on Facebook where they put the spirit box in the little gazebo and let it play. And
Yeah.
you can hear some stuff. It's
cool.
Creepy.
It's really cool.
Creepy.
I want to buy some equipment for myself and
get them
start
on Amazon.
investigating. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I'm thinking about saving up and buying, like, it's like a little kit that has different things in it. One of my friends uses it, and he said that it was really good. But
Nice.
I was thinking about doing that and going to, like, different, like, buildings, like abandoned buildings and different, like, cemeteries and all kinds of stuff around here, since I can't just, like, pack up and leave and go to Louisville or Colorado.
I'll have to warn you. They get a little iffy about
Yeah.
people doing stuff like that. Because I actually had a paranormal investigator of Rockmart, like, in here. We talked. He's the one who checked out the studio over there. Basically confirmed, yes, there's something. yeah, there's something. He said he's been thrown out of a lot of graveyards.
They get weird about it.
Yeah, well, they don't really know what you're doing.
Yeah,
plus,
they don't. Well, they don't try to understand or even ask questions. They're just like, leave. You're like, okay.
But the answers are out there.
I need answers. I'm nosy.
But that's cool. I like it. I think it's really
It's
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
It's the new hobby other than music.
Other
The
than
only other hobby.
So you start playing in graveyards.
I have sang at different places. It's weird.
Have you done the big one in Atlanta?
No.
You know the one I'm talking about, right?
No.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think so.
Now I have to go to my thing. Hang on, Google. I do have a band while I'm searching this. I do have a band that's actually looking at renting out the Waverly Sanatorium
Yeah.
to do like a music video shoot.
That would be sick.
That would be awesome. Y'all should go in together and then it'd cost less and then you could do two at once.
That would be cool.
Two bands. Oakland. Legendary Oakland Cemetery.
I haven't. I don't think I've heard of it. I probably have. My brain just like deleted it.
Oakland Cemetery, they do, what is it called? I'm not editing any of this out. Y'all just going to have to hear me think.
Mumbling.
Yes, exactly. Discover the beauty and art and history in Oakland Cemetery. Not a sponsor. And they do music, what is it? Music from the... God, what is it called? Because it's really freaking cool. But I don't remember what it's called. Music from the graves, or... I don't know. Talk about something while I find this.
Do, 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 do.
Now y'all see why I brought her on as a co-host. Yeah, I can't remember what
You
it's
think it would just be like up there?
It should be. It really should be.
They're just making your life difficult.
They are. If I wasn't recording a show right now, it'd be the
It'd just
first
be-
thing
it-
you
it-
see.
Yeah, it would just be there in like all caps, bold.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there's a scavenger hunt. They do a scavenger hunt, too.
That sounds horrifying.
Find the skull.
Yeah. Is it real or is it fake? The world may never know.
Tunes from the Tombs.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what it's called. I knew it was something better than Music from the Graves. That's lame. That'd be something I would name it. Music
Generic.
from the Graves.
Generic.
Rock the Headstone. That'd be cool. We could do that one here. We could do Rock the Headstones.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. I need to talk to Rockmart. I need to talk to them, the city, and say, hey, we've got an idea to desecrate the graves. I mean, to memorialize the graves.
we just are nice people. Let us in.
We just want to play some loud, heavy metal music.
To graves.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's on the hill, so, like, the entire town will hear it.
Because that's what they would
Yeah, that would go over well.
really well.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's cool. I really do. I think you should look into that. Tunes from the Tombs.
I will.
I'll shoot you a link because,
Yeah.
We'll both forget
Obviously,
before.
you can't find it very easily.
Obviously. I can't if I knew the name of it. I mean, they only promote it every year in October or September.
One of those months. One of those spooky months.
44th annual is this year, actually.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of cool. Anyway, moving on. Continuing to the next subject.
Which is?
What are you up to?
I'm sitting on a couch. What do you mean?
Where are you playing next?
I have the Dogwood Festival in Tallapoosa Saturday, April 8th.
Nice.
It's like a 30-minute set.
Yeah.
And then that night I'm playing at Trillium Vineyards or Winery. I can't think of which one it is, but either way, it's the same thing.
Yeah, basically.
In Bremen, and then the next week, I think I have the Rails. Sweet. The 15th, I think, if I'm counting right. Yeah.
Sweet. That'll be cool.
I'm excited.
That would be cool.
It's fun.
Now, have you talked to them about Homespun yet?
I haven't. I don't think.
Okay. I think I sent that info to your mom.
She'll probably tell me in, 4 months and be like, hey, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. So Tina, actually, over now and then, she's doing the booking, basically, for Homespun, October 7th. Also not a sponsor. They haven't asked me to do anything. I think I made them mad last time.
Why?
Because I booked Homespun once.
What'd you do?
I put a really loud band in there. A really loud band. Shout out to my guys from Concrete Supergun. They were loud. I loved it. I thought it was great. The city thought it was pretty cool. But there were probably some that were like, it's a little too loud.
Yeah. People are different. Some people are weird.
I like my loud music.
Me too.
And then they threw in some guy like right after him, and they was doing, I don't know, soft bluegrass country.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay.
This is we just got really like music whiplash.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So.
Yeah.
You've never played Homespun, right? Or have you?
I don't think so. I've played like the Aragon barbecue and stuff, but I don't think I don't think so. I play too many places. I don't know.
She can't keep up.
Everything's kind of jumbled together. Somebody last night was like, where do you play recently? And I was like...
Somewhere.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I play. They kind of just like looked at me and I was like, I'm going to have to look at my calendar. Please give me a moment. I can't think right now. It's 1 a.m. I don't stay up this late.
Just hand people business cards. It's on the website.
Just look at it.
It's on the website.
Go to Facebook. But yeah.
That's awesome. But you're killing it. You're doing amazing things.
It's fun. It's exhausting fun.
Yeah. I'm going to throw one at you, though. From Georgia, from local, who would you like to collaborate with?
From local.
Yeah. From the local bands that are pretty awesome.
I'm trying to think.
Put her on the spot.
He's not a band, but Woody Yearwood. I'm not sure. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
His voice is sick. His music, I'm addicted to it. I tell him all the time. I'll be like, dude, I'm listening to you again. You know, like, I love his sound. His sound is, like, different than, like, a lot of other people's. Because, no offense, but I'm just not really that into country, you know? So I don't listen to much music that is out there because... That's most of it from here is country, and it's not like they suck or anything. Like, they're doing great. It's just like that's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
But like Woody's songs are different. Like "Hello, Goodbye." I love that song. Oh my god! And "City Lights." I love that song too. I've put all my friends on it. I'm like, listen now. But I think collabing with him and like recording and writing some songs would be so cool.
That'd be cool. What's your process for writing songs?
No think, just do.
No think, just do. There you go.
Think. Come up with like some chords or something like that. It's different every time. Sometimes I have to like come up with like the different chord progressions before I start writing. Mm-hmm. Or words just start like coming out, you know, and I'm just like word vomiting, and then I'm like, okay, there's the song, and then I have to like figure out what the chord progression is because I don't even know what's happening at this point.
It's just all run-on sentence at this point.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My notes are just like...
So do you wake up in the middle of the night, just write down random stuff, and then go to read it in the morning, you're like, what does that say? What?
I have before. Usually I write at night, not like right before I'm going to bed. Or like if I have like a day off, I'll just be like, whatever, and start doing different things. I've gotten to the point where like I am decent at bass, so now I can put like the guitar and then I can hear like the bass in the background finally, so then I can put those two together and I'm like, yeah.
There you go.
I'm like, yeah, you're finally.
So now you just gotta learn drums,
somewhere.
right?
I don't trust myself with that one.
She said, no.
I would probably be awful. I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had rhythm till I brought a drum set. I sold that bitch like a week later.
Yeah, you're done. Quit.
I was like, nope.
Stop.
No, not even gonna. No.
It's bad.
No, that's why I'm behind the board. That's why I'm behind the board.
Just sit and look pretty.
Exactly. I don't even have to do that. It's not on camera. I can just sit here and look stupid for all anybody knows.
That's why I'm in sweatpants.
There you go.
And a t-shirt that I definitely haven't been wearing for like 3 days now.
Yeah, I can smell that. No, I'm kidding. So first off, I apologize because I'm still in interview mode because I'm so not used to having a co-host anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking you questions because I'm like, okay, she's on the couch. I have to ask questions. That's the interview couch.
I have to know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
And just say
They've got to know the co-host anyway.
Exactly.
So whatever.
Exactly.
Before you just throw some random person and they're like, who? What? Where did she come from?
Wow, you're giving a lot of credit to think I have that many listeners that pay attention.
I'm just saying. Listen, a lot of people listen to mine because I have very supportive friends.
To your episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
I know it was because it was me.
It was you, but the host was killing it with the questions, too.
Getting it.
I mean, just throwing out, just like...
Okay, like fishing?
Yeah, reeling it in. Reeling in the answers.
Okay. Fair.
Fair.
I don't even remember the questions. Do you?
They were probably generic. When did you start playing guitar?
What's your name?
You think it's funny. I actually used to use all those questions. When I first started a stupid podcast.
You have to get used to it. You have to find your, thing.
Yeah, I'm still finding that thing.
That's fair. Me too.
So I brought you on. You could be the new thing.
I could be. New thing.
You might be over here behind this.
New thing, but put an A instead of I. Thing.
And you're not country.
Listen, Linda.
And you're not country.
Listen.
By the way, did you ever get a chance to work on the banjo? The guy with the banjo bluegrass music?
No, you didn't remind me.
I'm reminding you now. I don't know what those noises were.
Do you think I'm going to remember?
I'll make a copy of this episode for you.
Oh my, okay. Send it to me and be like, hey, there's this one piece in here that you're supposed to remember, but you have to listen to the whole thing before you figure out what you're supposed to remember.
It's around the 18-minute mark. I think that's an 8, could be a 6. Somewhere between 16 and 20.
Completely skips it, and I'm like, bro, what am I supposed to be remembering?
Would that be a bad thing, though? Probably not.
Probably not.
But yeah, you should. You should totally work on the banjo.
I need a banjo at first. Before. Whatever.
To begin with?
Yeah, that one. Those are the words. I have a mandolin. I don't have a banjo.
That's close.
They're all close.
Do you have a ukulele, too?
I do.
Oh, God.
But I don't play it a lot. I'm going to be honest. I forget that it exists.
It's funny. I've actually got a couple of bands that, they're single solo artists, and every now and then I'll scroll past Instagram, and they're just strumming the shit out of this ukulele, and I'm like, that thing actually sounds really good.
I think it sounds different, there's different ways to like play it other than like just like strumming it. I feel like in the like background of like songs, I feel like Tuscan Sun, it would sound like really cool, like my song.
Mm-hmm.
I think like the sound of it would sound really cool.
That's cool.
Just to add like a different like dynamic to the song, you know?
Yeah. You should try it.
I do.
You should try it. Just break out the uke on stage.
I have before, but it doesn't have a pickup in it, so then we have to get like another mic so I can play. I know.
I should let you use the traveler guitar.
That's terrifying.
Why? It's a traveler guitar. It's like this big.
Because it's not mine.
Other than that.
I get weird. I went to the Rails a few weeks ago, and he was like, "Do you want to play one?" And I was like, "Sure." And I felt so like weird because it wasn't like my guitar and like stuff. And I was like, "What is happening?"
Yeah.
I was like, it still like worked, and like I loved it. It was so much fun. But like my body was like, "What is this thing that you're making me hold?" Because it's not my guitar. And it's like a different, like, you know, like guitar strap and everything. And my brain was like, help.
You ever pick up one that's strung backwards, you know, for the lefties?
I have not.
I had to restring this one. Mine's are in,
I'm looking over here. Like,
yeah, it's right in front of you. This one.
Listen, the mic is in my way.
Mic is as big as your head.
Exactly. That's my point.
Yeah, well. Look, do not complain about the microphones. I had to change microphones because my last horrible podcast I was on was just a bunch of whiny little crybabies. I'll probably edit that out, but if not, who cares? They complained about the sound, so I reached out to Toner, my sponsor for the Mosh Pit, Toner Direct. So if you're looking for mics, go there. So they sent me all new stuff.
Yeah.
Sent me all new stuff. The guy still complained about it.
Why?
And I was like, dude, really?
Well, if you have an issue with it, then you fix it.
Yeah, you spend your money.
You're part of the podcast too, bro.
Yeah. See, I like you. If you don't like the microphone,
fix it.
Bring
Get
your own.
Get your own.
Yes, this is the Mosh Pit. We are BYOM. Bring your own mic. Don't be slobbering on mine. Hey, what's that? But it's got this really cool thing that if you look at yours may not have it, though. There's actually a little spot that shows where to talk directly into it.
I don't see it.
Oh, those might be the other brand. They're not other. They're the other toners. But you know how a microphone works. You talk into the point with this little guy here.
This little.
The little clip.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many people.
Sometimes I accidentally, like when I'm playing guitar, I'll have to like move it and like twist it because it'll be like right on the clip and it's about to fall apart and I'm like, it's fun.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
It's fun.
That where he doesn't get that full connection.
Yeah.
No, I'm kind of picky about my mics. I'm gonna tell you though.
I have two.
You have two? That's it?
Yeah.
That's all you got. Do you have the headset? Are you gonna get the Britney Spears 1999
Oh yeah.
headset?
I'm gonna get it bedazzled.
Ooh.
Not really. I don't even like glitter, bro.
What's wrong with glitter? Besides everything.
You will find it for the next 25 years.
I know. There's an art studio above me that uses glitter. Sometimes I find glitter down here, and I'm like, what is this?
Help me. Help me. Usually sometimes I'll wear it for concerts and stuff, and I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I do that?
Gonna do the eyeliner, the old school eyeliner.
It depends on where I'm going, but the Dreams in Gold tour for Greta Van Fleet, I used it was this face glitter, and so I put it around my cheek and eye, and then it rained.
Oh.
And then it was just everywhere, and I was like, oh my lord, this is never going to end.
You're still finding glitter, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I blink, you can see it in your eyelash, and I'm like,
got the little clink clink. I hate glitter.
Why is it shining?
Oh, dude, that's cool though. That's cool.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is. I love it. Do you want to play a song? Since you're a co-host.
Sure.
Sure.
Not sure. Sure.
Sure. So we're about 25 minutes into this episode.
Me looking.
And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm thinking we do these different. Since you're my co-host, I think we do these different. I think we play no music. We just talk.
Fair.
Do you like that?
Yeah. I mean, I've already played music in my episode.
Yeah, but you could use the traveler guitar on this one.
Yeah.
I mean, you could use the Flying V. No, I'm not going to let you touch that one. Let me tell you a true story about this Flying V guitar. Okay? True story. I went to buy this thing. Found it on Craigslist because Craigslist is my home.
That's me with, like, Etsy.
Yeah, there you go. Craigslist is great. Craigslist is better than Marketplace. I will say that.
I don't get on Marketplace, so.
Okay, there you go. Then you can just agree with me.
I'm
So I find this one, right? I find this one. $40 is all he's asking for it. I got to meet him in Emerson. You know where Emerson is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's out there.
It's out there. That
Yeah.
one place.
I was like, really? $40? Yeah, okay. So drive out there, and me and him were standing there talking, and he goes, do you know how many people try to buy this off of me? That I don't know why I gave him a southern accent, but you know,
It's Georgia.
basically.
It's Georgia.
So he's like, do you know how many people have tried to buy this? Just not even the guitar. They want him to just pull the picks off this thing, just the picks, and they were willing to buy them from him for like $100.
Why wouldn't you just take? Okay, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm like, what? Which I've had a guy in here. He did the same thing to me. He's like, dude, I'll buy those picks from you for like $100. I was like, no,
No thanks.
no, I'm not parting out my guitar.
Go away.
He's like, why don't you just put them on a different one? You're never gonna play it. I was like, yeah, and
What's your point?
it looks great down here.
It's mine.
That too.
People have their thing.
But it's funny. I found one, and this one has the devil horns because no Flying V is perfect without devil horns. Well, I found one on, I think it was eBay. They were selling one just like it on eBay. I think it was a little bit different design. It's like the sister design to this one. And he wanted $300 for it. The horn is broken off and taped.
Not the tape.
Taped.
You couldn't even, like, glue it.
No. Tape. Packing tape. Back on.
Tape.
And he wants $300 for it.
You.
I was like, no.
I don't want your tape.
I don't want your tape. Because now if I peel that off, it's going to peel the paint.
Yeah.
It's going to look stupid if I try to glue it because you're going to have that.
That little thing.
Yeah, that little thing. It's going to look stupid. But, yeah, I was like,
I think
no.
it's funny because he could probably could have gotten that fixed for, like, cheap.
Probably. But no,
He taped it instead.
Like-
so then if he does
Like
decide to fix it up, now he has to fix the paint and fix it.
yeah, like an entire roll of packing tape on this thing.
It's just like,
It's like,
it's like this big.
yeah, it's terrible. I'll look it up in a minute and see if it's still on here because I guarantee you it's still on here. Because no one's buying that for that much money. But here's the funny part. So out of all my guitars, it's funny because I got a buddy of mine that I used to take my guitars to all the time. Anytime I bought a new guitar, I took it to him because he was my guitar guy here in town. And he's like, man, got a hell of a deal on this. He's like, it's a great guitar. I think I took one to him that he's like, you probably didn't get a great deal on this one.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I've never paid over $100 for any of the guitars I have.
Yeah. That's sick.
Him, he's a pro. He plays guitar. He's been in bands. He's never paid anything under $100 for a guitar. I'm like, I was like, considering I can't play, I think under $100 is great.
See, I was in Louisville, but my dad texted me and he was telling me that, oh my gosh, the Blake House, it's like that thrift store.
Yeah.
They got like a huge collection of like guitars, like Taylors and Martins and all kinds of stuff, and like basses and stuff like that. And my dad was gonna go and look at them, but they were gone in like 30 minutes.
Oh wow!
Because everybody was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known.
It's crazy though, because there are certain times a year, and there are just certain times in general that we used to have a guitar store here in town.
Yeah.
He had a ton of cool stuff. I mean, he had Van Halen's, custom 5150. He had, I think he had a Kiss one. He had a couple other ones. And they were just really cool. Went in there one day, and I mean, he had sold everything.
Everything was gone.
Everything was gone. He had like 2 on the wall. I was like, damn, dude. And then, later he'd get them in, they'd stay on the wall for, 2 or 3 months. Where it's like, I don't know, can't give these things away. I was like, yeah, because you done sold one to everybody in town by now.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody done got theirs.
Yeah. But I just thought it's crazy because that, like I said, I go to Craigslist. I browse guitars every now and then. My girl's like, why are you looking for another guitar you can't play?
Stop it.
I'm like, because I've got a spare spot on my wall. Another guitar.
It's naked over there.
It's naked. So, yeah, that's actually how I found the Traveler guitar.
That's cool.
The Traveler guitar was a hell of a find because I had been looking at an Ibanez. I'd been looking at one that was my color green. It was the Mosh Pit green.
Yeah.
And I was like, that would look sick in the studio. Dude wanted like $400 for it.
Ew.
In Augusta.
Oh, no.
And I was like, okay, well, could you meet me halfway? No. Dude, I'm coming from Rockmart.
Do you really want to sell it?
Yeah. But I was trying to talk him down just a little bit,
Yeah.
But even at the same time, even if he hadn't come down on price, meet me halfway.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's long. That's far.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour drive, depending on if it's Augusta or North Augusta, which is technically South Carolina.
Yeah. And
I'm like, man, you can't meet me halfway. You can't knock $10 off of it,
please.
No, dude was just like, no. If you want it, come get it. I was like,
do you really want to sell that guitar?
Yeah, it turns out I didn't really want it.
It turns out not that important.
Yeah, it turns out I didn't really want it. And two posts down, Traveler guitar.
Sick.
Who also threw in, I want to say when I bought the Traveler guitar, I got the pedals.
Oh.
Because I've been looking for pedals for some reason.
I want to get like a loop pedal. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. I was trying to see if I had one over there. I think I've only got distortion. I've got like 3 I've got 6, but I'm not really 100% sure what all they are. They're just really cool.
I think it would be sick. Like
loop
playing like loop.
Loop them? Are they loop?
But like playing a certain song, and then like playing the bass to it after you like looped the guitar sound to it, that would be sick.
You should
do that. That would be
so
much fun. I gotta buy.
You can do it with Audacity. You can loopy loop.
Loopy loop, but I'm not doing it gigs.
You can set up your laptop.
I don't got one. I mean, I do, but it's really not good. It's not a good one, so I want to save up for one. Or find one.
Just find one, like laying on the road somewhere?
I meant like online, but
Craigslist?
I mean, Craigslist, you could find probably like Craigslist, Depop.
Depop's good. Discount Electronics is pretty good.
Marketplace. Honestly, like different, like pawn shops. You have to check them out. My friend got a really good deal on one of them, though, and it works perfectly.
Nice.
And I'm like, sick.
Nice. You go over here and check.
She's very picky too, so I was like, okay, I'm impressed.
I was trying to think. We used to have an electronics store here in town. They might be gone now, though. I don't remember. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out too for you.
Yeah, I want to buy some equipment for like music and recording, like for YouTube and stuff. And then I also want to buy like a different camera, specifically used for paranormal investigations that I can put out on my YouTube, and get stuff like for that, and then a laptop to edit, and stuff.
So you can see the orbs better?
Yeah.
The orbs.
I don't believe in that.
You don't believe in what? Orbs?
The orbs.
Those are ghosts. Those are spirits.
My brain immediately goes, that's dust. It's dusty. That is dust. It is an abandoned building. It's dust.
You're a house cleaner? You go in there and clean it up?
No.
The ghosts want a clean place to be.
No. No offense, but no. No.
No.
With my luck, the spirits would literally be like, and then like knock everything down and be like, now you gotta clean it up again. That would be my exact luck.
You get that one spirit that's like,
screw you. I don't want it to be clean in here.
Who came in here and cleaned my haunted house? The hell is going on here?
Leave.
So do you know the story of the lady in the blue dress?
No.
So there was a big train wreck here in town.
When?
1920s.
Okay. It always happens in like the early.
Yeah, it didn't happen last week or nothing.
Well, no, I'm like everything like always happens in like the early 1900s.
Because that was when ghosts were invented, and that's when they quit making ghosts.
Okay.
They quit.
I'll remember that.
Yeah, they quit making ghosts in the 1920s.
They just stopped manufacturing. Okay. Anyways, continue with the train wreck story.
Oh God. So there was a train wreck here, and this lady was waiting on the train.
Yeah.
Well, she got killed. And now, if you mention it to there are a few people. It's actually where What's New is now.
Okay.
So if they're listening, they know their place is haunted. They've probably seen her. But there's a lady in a blue dress.
I used to clean, if I'm not mistaken.
The one on the corner next to the rails.
I think the one who owns it is. I used to clean her house, and she used to talk about how it is haunted. And then that basement right there is also. Yeah, she told us about that one as well.
Wait, she told you about this basement? About the basement next to us?
Yeah. She didn't say, like, a lot. Like, she just said that, like, you know.
Well, I know what happened over here. But over here was a train wreck. And it, lady died, blah, blah, blah. And now you can see her. Usually she's upstairs. But I know for a fact 3 people have seen her that I know directly. Because my brother actually used to work up there doing trophies. Mm-hmm. And he saw her. And my mom had seen her prior, like a couple of years before. Mom didn't mention to anybody because she's like, no, people think I'm crazy. But then my brother was like, he called her immediately and was like, have you ever seen, he's like, there's a ghost. And she was like, the lady in the blue dress. He goes, how the fuck did you know that? She's like, I saw it. I wasn't going to say anything until somebody else confirmed it.
That's cool.
Over here.
If y'all see me in the middle of the night just like sitting outside.
Just leave her alone.
Don't ask questions.
Just leave her alone. She's ghost hunting.
That's my hobby. Sorry, guys.
So over here was a butcher shop.
That's always the story.
It usually is, isn't it? Well, the butcher killed the chef, or the chef killed the manager.
This is giving me fried green tomatoes vibes.
Yeah, basically. I mean, small town. Yeah, he killed him on the stairs. And now weird things happen over there. It did when it was the movie theater.
How did he get rid of him?
Get rid of what? The body?
My brain immediately went, oh, he, like, turned him into, like, used him as, like, meat.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
That's why I said fried green tomatoes. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm from small town Georgia.
Well,
Everybody's
I'm just saying, a lot of my friends haven't. And I'm like, okay,
and
you
don't
have no life.
And you're how old? And how old are your friends?
I have to, like, culture them in, like, Southern culture.
Southern culture.
Because usually before we go to Jekyll Island, which is in, like, South Georgia, we usually stop at the Whistle Stop Cafe because it's literally, like...
Right there.
Right there. So we usually go there, and every time I go, I have to ask my friends that are going with me. I'm like, have you ever seen this movie? And they're like, what? And I'm like, oh, you don't even know, like, how cool. Okay, don't talk to me.
Have they seen Deliverance?
Most likely no.
Have you seen Deliverance?
Yes, but it's been a minute.
I mean, it's worth watching once.
And, it's cool because at the Whistle Stop Cafe, like, immediately, like, right across the train tracks, there's this huge building. I don't know if it's abandoned or if somebody lives in it because there's always usually a car, so I don't know if he's doing something with it or, like, whatever.
It's just there.
I feel like it would be so cool to go, like, walk in it.
To go walk in it. Just go knock on the door and go, hey.
Can I walk? Can I walk around?
Yeah, you know, yeah, there you go. Just do it.
My friend Marina has gotten me into, like, urbex. Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay. Like walking around abandoned buildings, like urban exploring.
Oh, why didn't you just say that then?
Okay.
This new generation, man. I'm the old guy here. Huh? What's that? Urbex.
Urbex. That's what they call it.
So did you do the geocaching too?
No.
I don't believe you.
No, I actually didn't.
I think you did.
I didn't.
She did. And she tried to take me with her.
Little nerd.
I was like, no, I'm not doing this.
No.
I'm not finding some. She would park in like random Walmart parking spots and be like, there's one over here. I'm like, what?
What are you talking about?
And she'd go over and like move the lamppost and there's a geocache. And I'm like, what is this fucking Doctor Who spy little bullshit?
Yeah, no, I never did that. I mean, it would be probably like really cool. It would be cooler if it was like, in my opinion, if it was like different people like hiding like cool like little like knickknacks or like.
Sometimes I did.
Like trinkets.
You should do it and hide your CDs.
I'm a huge trinket person.
You should do it and hide your CDs.
Nobody uses CDs anymore. I do personally, but
hide your QR code in there though. Everybody uses the No, nobody uses a QR code. Which sucks. Cause did you get in the QR code? Did you jump on that bandwagon?
No. Because nobody uses them half the time.
But they were supposed to be the technology that replaced everything. I don't know. It was supposed to replace something.
It didn't replace anything.
No, it didn't.
It just added more chaos.
Do you know why it didn't replace anything?
Why?
Do you want to know why? Because
you can Google.
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy with all phone companies. It didn't come pre-installed on any devices. So you had to go out of your way to install a new app that you're never going to use.
That's true. It's too much work.
Exactly.
I'm too lazy for that.
Exactly. I think iPhones now, I think they incorporate your auto camera.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They just started doing that.
Yeah, so. Like you'll like tap on it and it has like the little link thing. Mm-hmm. I still don't use it.
I used to put them on the back because here's the thing. So when I first got business cards, had all my
new ones.
Had all my information on the front. I get done designing it, and it's done, and they ship them to me. Well, as soon as you get done with the shipping payment and all that, it pops up a thing. You are qualified for a free website. That's now not on your outdated business card.
Yeah.
So I had to go through another place, get QR codes, and then take the QR code sticker and stick it on the back of the business card.
Please. It's too much work.
I have 1,500 business cards. I've still got a box of like 1,000 somewhere because I was like, fuck, I'm just going to reprint. It's cheaper. Whatever. It's a hell of a lot easier.
It's too much work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to make new business cards. Everybody's like, oh, who is this on the front? Me at like 15 with like long bleach blonde hair.
Nice.
I look 12. Completely like different style of like clothing than I wear now. It's like jeans and a black t-shirt.
So you're not in the frumpy t-shirt and
sweatpants? Hey, these sweatpants are good. Don't you hate on these sweatpants. These sweatpants are amazing.
And there's... Oh, I honestly, I swear, I thought you had on flip-flops.
No!
I swear I thought you had on flip-flops.
I don't show the toes. Toes are not free. They're not even for sale, but they're not free either.
You got that one weird toe?
No, I just am weird. I hate my feet. I hate feet.
Do you have hobbit feet?
No.
Oh.
I just hate feet. It freaks me out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, so you're just...
I'm a sock person all the time.
All the time?
All the time. Other than like when I'm asleep, all the time.
You don't sleep in socks?
No. No, it feels weird.
Yeah.
Feels funky.
Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the sock portion of this episode.
Congratulations. You made it into the weird part.
You've made it to the weird part of the podcast. It only took us 40 minutes. So I'm going to end this one here. So this is the end of episode 200, possibly episode 1, depending on what kind of show we decide to turn this into.
Yep. Yeah.
You want to do the outro?
I don't know what you say.
That's good right there. Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later.